Fucked up. So, hello again. We're waiting for Kurt. We just found a dead soldier. Kurt's that guy right there with the other mask on.
Always be welcome here. Oh, it's you on Old Menawi.
A dude that shut up, please. Jesus, you guys are so loud. Shut the fuck up. Kurt on the left there, Captain Kurt. He got this dude to join the guard, yada yada. Dude ends up dead because of this Phantom Regiment. We're gonna get to the bottom of it.
Oh, it's a great pleasure.
Do you have any sweet ass hammers? That's a pretty weak hammer there, bud. That's a cool looking hammer. Does substantially less damage than my club, but that's a pretty cool looking hammer. Hand holding a giant pin. Dope. I like that. The blackened iron fist. That's my one hammer. Alright.
One armor that fits you like a glove.
What's going on?
Make it for you.
We are waiting to find out where the Ghost Regiment is so we can go fuck them up, Kurt. And then we're going to proceed with normal story missions and going about our day. Just going to be a couple minutes. I'm just exploring the town, looking around, trying to find shit to take. Well, how you doing today? Welcome. This is my Paladin. He's a monster. I call him a Paladin because I can heal. He's not actually a Paladin.
Yeah, my phone keeps turning off, and I can't do it without the picture.
It keeps turning off?
Yeah.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Gotta find your settings. And change your display. Screen timeout, 30 minutes. There you go.
Okay. It won't stop.
Let's hit.
It'll stop turning off now.
Yeah, it'll take 30 minutes for it to turn off. There you go. Close my door, love. Thank you. We just fought these guys. They were super weak. Actually, I think there's a little regiment out here that I can fight. Just for shits and gigs. Up on that hill, I think they spawn there. Just to show you what this Paladin can do. That two-handed mace. Fucking nasty strong. Woo! Woo! What? Can't block them all, bitch. Get some free loot. You guys are free. 3 of them free samples at Costco. Absolute dog shit. Hey, a chest. I didn't see that one before. Hopefully it's not like lockpicking 3 or some dumb shit, so I can actually get it. Oh, just a loot chest. Ooh. Fancy Reaper. I hope to find some big bosses to fight. Just to mess around, display a little action. This game's super fun. The way that the boss fights are so intense, it's super fun. Super easy to level up to. It was free, it's not now. I believe the free trial ended on it. It's like $30. Worth it though. I haven't bought the extended package. I'm gonna play the rest and see where that takes me. But as of now, it's been pretty cool. Come on, where's the Ghost Regiment so we can go kill them?
May the enlightened protect me in
Where?
this battle. To my house.
Bruh. I killed him as he's trying to run away. We were too far away. Where's the rest of them? There's gotta be more than that, right? That was it? You thought you were gonna get that all by your lonesome? You thought that was the play, huh? I have a thing called Shockwave, so when I do a heavy attack and I miss, it hits the ground and stuns everyone around it. That's part of the two-handed weaponry. For being an indie game, the game is pretty well made. In my personal opinion. Let's go. What's up here? Ooh. Probably not supposed to be in here. I don't know what this place is. Oh, it's the barracks. Okay. Yeah, fuck this place. I got lost in here last night. There's a lot of rooms. Get out of the way, Kurt! Oh, come on, less than a minute. And then we get to go fight people. I really love that head mask, or the helmet. It looks so stupid. Kurtz is pretty dope, though. I like Kurtz. That guy looks like a fucking chomo. Peaches. He's cool, he's another tank. Kurt's a guard, he's more of a DPS tank. I think he's just like a soul tank. There's no shields in this game, at least I haven't encountered yet. I don't think you can have shields.
Green blood, my friend. Do you need some?
No,
I must leave you.
I don't. I was trying to randomly swing. Shockwave. Couple seconds. Speak to Kurt.
Green blood, my friend. Do you need something?
I must leave you.
God damn it.
Green blood, my friend. My contacts have spoken. I was able to discover the location of this infamous Phantom training camp.
Do you still think they should be held accountable?
More than ever. You know that I recruited Raynor. I want to know what kind of hornet's nest I led him into. I want to know what these madmen did. But I fear if I go alone, I might not be able to control myself. And I won't learn anything. I need the help of my best student.
How can I refuse such a request? Well then, let's go.
Let's go. Where's it at? Alright then, let's go. Let's go, motherfucker. Shit, damn. I'm about to go fight some people up. Shit. And I'm about to level up. That's what's up. I think if I level up, I can max my two-handed weapons up. I need to put some more into accuracy too, so I can use better guns. Guns are super important in this game, by the way. One thing I like about this game too is if you're like exploring an area and you have a bunch of stuff. I've never been overweighted yet, or heavy, or whatever. But you can go to this guy in this loading screen while they're loading the next map for you. You can do this and you can sell shit. And it's pretty nice. Except I want to break that stuff down. I don't want to sell it. So, sell that. Sell these. Made some money. Gotta break this stuff down. Recycle. Alright. And then, oh, I don't want to do that. Need to upgrade Kurt's stuff. Found in some gold armor. How do I not have enough? Pure iron ore. Come on, bro. It's so irritating. Alright, whatever. Let's go. Get out of the way. Exit my travel pause. Go to this camp. Hopefully we get to kill everybody. That'll be fun. Oh, it's these guys. Okay, I tried fighting these guys and I got killed. I know exactly where this is at then. I think. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going the right way. The map. So I need to turn around and then go right. This way. And then go right.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Huh?
To my health.
Oh.
And
Okay.
death to the other.
Engulf our enemies.
Kill him. Oh, you're a mage. Okay. I didn't know you were a mage. Why are you wearing such heavy armor for a mage? That's weird. Can I get an attribute this level? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I can max this out or I can max healing, which I think I'm going to do that because that restores armor as well. And then that restores... yeah. Okay. Yes. Three of the best one-handed, two-handed swords. I don't need that. Yeah. Alright. Increase my strength a little bit. Hopefully it makes me do a little bit more damage. Let's go fuck these dudes up. I didn't go to this camp, so... Thought you guys were gonna be well guarded and shit.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long time. A very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you? They're not one of us.
My name is Desadeh. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Bishop Petrus. May the enlightened guide you.
These people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret? Even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I'd never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things. And our leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have combat experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Yes.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic. Most exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant instructors.
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh. I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he died in an accident in the harbor.
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable, but these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Rainer.
You've become a real sap. Fine. But try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
Your aversion is clear. But is it him that you hate? Or what the camp represents, my son?
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me. But let's continue. Lieutenant!
Respectfully, Captain.
Here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. He would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
How do the various squadrons in this camp differ from one another?
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins, rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline, and to outdo themselves.
You mean to blindly follow orders? Even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolf in the past, and when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes, of course.
75% chance.
Kurt, don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is a governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rainer, a recruit who trained here.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other lieutenant's squadron?
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been much use to you. Did something happen to him?
He died. His body was thrown into the harbor to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
Hello, soldier. Captain?
We need information. Your instructor authorized us to question you.
Of course, sire. I'm listening.
How would you describe your training? Do you train outside the camp much?
Yes, we do. Well, not exclusively.
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in actions over difficult terrain.
Yes, I think so. Well, yes, that's true.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
What's it like in your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very best.
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, sire. I would trust them with my life.
You've sure got the military spirit.
Yes, Captain.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No, of course not. Only to those who aren't strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
No, it's not that. I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence. Captain.
These kids are scared to death.
Yes. This boy's answers about his training seem pretty dubious to me.
He can't hide the lies. Soldier!
Captain!
At ease, soldier.
We'd like to learn more about your
I'm curious if he's lying.
I have
here.
nothing to say about it, sir.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test. You may speak freely.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
That's an interesting way to phrase it. You're very united in this squadron. At least, that's what I've been told.
United. You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's rather sinister. Does the name Rainer sound familiar to you?
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded by your lieutenant?
No. Well, not at all. It's just that I can't tell you anything about Recruit Rainer. And we're lucky to have the lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First-class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
This recruit, Wilhelm, in spite of himself, led on more than the others.
His resentment is clear, but he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are nearby.
Lieutenant,
Captain.
my friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain. Sir?
Can you tell us about your squadron?
The recruits who come here are the best. And in my squadron, they get even better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against the savages' magic.
I'm very curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Now, these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
That's a pity. It would definitely be instructive.
I heard the recruit Rainer trained here. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one. He died a little while ago.
So we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Rainer fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell?
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on. We're gonna go talk to some of your recruits.
I hope that it won't take too long. We're all very busy here.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here, then?
I don't
Ambushes.
know. But whatever it is, I don't like it.
He just landed on his head.
Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease. We have some questions for you.
Me? At your orders, Captain.
You look exhausted. Is training that rough here?
It's difficult at first, but you get through it. Taming fatigue. That's the key to it all.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop? You've never doubted your vocation.
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling. The strength of the shadow.
What is that? Your motto?
Our squadron's captain.
You seem concerned about your comrades. You keep looking at them.
No, not at all.
Are you afraid of what they might think of you?
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in this squadron. We are very united.
I hope
Since
not.
this is such a close-knit squadron, you must have known Raynor.
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron any longer. He left.
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Raynor left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything more.
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, sire. Captain?
Lieutenants, report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go! Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Yeah, this guy's the talker.
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry. Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
What's really going on here? We know that Raynor didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most
Looks good,
talented
Bear.
recruits
It's really
are allowed
good.
to join. This is an
Really
immense
good.
honor. An extraordinary chance.
You did that?
That's what we're told every day. But in reality,
Yeah.
it's
I
just
also
hell.
did some language.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
It reminds me of the Ordo Luminis' interrogation methods. The poor buggers end up admitting to anything at all. Accepting the unacceptable.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
As for Raynor, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt. That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Raynor's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise, I'll soon be as dead as Raynor.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Ooh, it's
Thank
risky.
you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain?
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Kurt, Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raynor wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes. But he told me it's not really training. The recruits are summoned.
And the others beat them. Sometimes to death. I know.
You knew about this kind of training?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's 2 parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
These people's methods are despicable. But we can't just charge into the fray. Innocent people could get hurt. What do you want to do, my son?
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
Sneaky, sneaky. I don't like missions like this, but...
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training. Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
All recruits who receive the note are summoned to Soldier Wilhelm's night training. This training is not optional. You are expected at 10 p.m. on the forest trail north of the camp. Should a recruit not attend this training, they will be the subject of the next training. Captain, congratulations for the work you've done here. You have perfectly fulfilled your mission so far, and several of your ghost recruits have already XX positions close to the governors as planned. Oh, they're planning on assassinating the governors. Oh. Major Herman has informed me that you have suffered some casualties, but nothing susceptible of changing our plans. Continue on this path, and we should be ready to act shortly.
This
Oh
letter is
boy.
disturbing, Kurt. It
They're gonna
confirms that
assassinate all the
several
governors.
deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Divine Son says, I'm perfectly fulfilled our expectations. I would not have expected anything less from one of my best students. I made sure that the commander knew what a good job you did in your ghost camp. I have no doubt that he will know how to reward you. If the recruits we sent to the other cities are just as efficient, you two will be major soon. This shit is fucked, dude. Where's the fucking key at? Kurt, I need you to move. We have to go save that kid. I don't give a fuck. I'll kill anybody that gets in my way.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know the smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
The Ordo Luminis would surely envy such a place if they knew it existed.
Come on, open up. We have trained the new recruits as instructed, however some of them seem to have a hard time with the lack of sleep, so they were sent to the Black Room to be toughened up. We suffered a casualty, but the experience was very successful, and even though they came out slightly weakened, they were much more cooperative afterwards.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Rayner shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
These monsters want to make him pay for the help he gave us. The poor child will probably not survive.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
Oh, I didn't know they brought us out.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
Children are victims, but they are armed victims. Are you sure they'll spare us in return?
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason.
We'll do what we can. I can't promise anything more.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle!
Get out of my way, Kurt. God damn it. Ooh, they look good. I like them.
It's blocked. It's blocked.
How the fuck do we get up there then? I don't know how to get in there. Oh, right there, I'm fucking blind. Got boomer eyes.
Kurt, you're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers! The traitors must die!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance, to avoid a fight, and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
Put your weapons down and no one will get hurt.
Really? What do you think will happen when High Command learns about this? You'll be considered traitors and deserters.
death is all that awaits us. Attack!
Must I remind you what happened to
25% chance. I don't think it's gonna
However
happen.
many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
No. No.
Hey.
Honor and glory. We've strayed far from all that. Let's surrender. Anything is better than dying here like dogs.
How dare you? You know what awaits you.
Shut up, you idiots. You're no longer in a position to threaten anyone.
You're finally here.
Sorry, Captain. The boy resisted longer than planned.
You were spared the shame of seeing how far your comrades have fallen.
What happened?
They surrendered. Like the weaklings they are.
That should make the next night training sessions interesting.
What have you done with Wilhelm?
He received the punishment for traitors and insurgents, like Rainer before him.
Kurt, I'm terribly sorry. We should have...
saved him first. We're responsible for his death.
I didn't know it was an option.
By the enlightened, Kurt. Don't let your guilt blind you when the boy's murderers maybe before you.
You're right. For Wilhelm! For Rainer!
Recruits! Attack!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
What the fuck?
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else. You! Take care of the camp's survivors until you receive your transfer orders.
It would be an honor, Captain.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
I'm so mad that that guy died. Oh my fucking god. Can I, please? When I hit buttons, can they work?
Camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you were exaggerating.
Join the fucking party.
That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it.
Getting on?
Yeah, you have to give me a second.
Goodbye,
I'm in a screen
Kurt.
that I can't
My
skip.
men and I stand with you.
Alright, well I'm in game chat. Either.
Yeah, well, I'm saving right now. Okay, whatever, dude. Fuck. Piece of shit.